Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Getting ready for our first fight, and the fans are jacked. This is a great way to start off the night. Two huge men. He touch gloves. As soon as they get in range, oh, Playboy throws a big, wild, sloppy punch, and then you see Childs just starting to hammer him now. Playboy is covering up. Playboy's running for cover, runs to the ground. I mean, Playboy just dives down to the ground, trying to get away from the barrage of Childs, and Childs is on him like ugly on an ape and hammering. And Playboy, I don't know if he's going to be able to get up off his knees. He's running from Brian. And there's a knee. And there's another one. And now Playboy flat down on the ground, pretty much defenseless, and he is taking shots and tapping out. He wants out of there. He wants no more of Brian Childs. Brian Childs whooped him like a government mule.
And the crowd is going crazy. His corner is happy. What a fight, fast and furious. Man, I couldn't believe the punches that Brian Childs was landing.
Well, and Playboy looks upset. I'm sure he's upset with himself. He really did not put up much of a fight in this battle at all.
Great way to start the night, as you said, and we move on to our second fight of the night. Well, the crowd certainly looks pretty excited, don't they, Tor?
You certainly do. Anytime you get a local boy fighting, this crowd really comes alive. There's the tap of the gloves, and this fight is on. We'll see if Lumen decides to go with a wrestling strategy. He does fancy himself a boxer as well. I don't know if you necessarily want to box a boxer, but it looks like that's what kind of Lumen is doing here as he feels him out in the early moments of the fight.
Well, I say they're just sort of really being cautious with each other, testing the waters.
They certainly are. I mean, and Warfield's really looking to just, he's looking to land one big punch. You can see him cocking that right hand.
Lumen's got a little reach advantage, it seems, and a height advantage as well.
He does. He has a little bit of height. He's got a little bit of, he probably has a little bit of strength. But he's throwing these punches. You can see he's kind of making a mistake the way he's throwing his punches. He drops his hands, and he gets caught on a counter punch there with a right hook. It glances off, but it should serve as a warning to Jeff that he cannot drop his hands on these punches. And each man looking for his spot. And Warfield counter punches. Throws a vicious right hook that nearly lands. Lumen is throwing punches wild. They're missing badly.
Looks like they're going to try to make it a wrestling match from this point on here.
Well, this would be a good strategy for Jeff to keep Warfield in the clinch and to take him down.
And here comes the knees that Team Lumen is famous for.
But yeah, both the Dino boys throw amazing knees. Jeff's don't look like they're doing too much pain, but you can see he's breaking his neck down, and he can out-wrestle him. And this should be telling him right now he knows he can out-wrestle this man, and he nails him with a big hip throw. Yeah, and I think Lumen, if he plays this smart, he could keep him here for the rest of the night. I don't see that Warfield's going to wrestle hard enough to get him up. Now he's full mounted, and Warfield is in huge, huge trouble.